Dear students, in previous class we discussed about dynamic memory allocation, static memory allocation. Okay, so static means what? It is a constant. It will not get changed. We discussed yesterday, and it is a pre-known. Dynamic means what? It is not pre-known, and it will be allocated when your program is run. Okay, so this will discuss yesterday, and that is the important point for you. That is the purpose of examination. So next point, that is the pointers and functions. Okay, so last year you studied about the functions. What are types of functions? What are the invoking the types of functions? Last year you studied about this one. So once I can see how to use the functions in a pointer. How to use the functions in a pointer. We can discuss here once again. Okay. So here pointers and function. Today's pointer is the pointers and functions. A function is named unit of a group of program statements designed to perform a specific task and return a single value. What do you mean by function? Function is a named unit of a group. Function is a named unit of a group of program statements designed to perform a specific task. Designed to perform a specific task. So, a function is named into a group of program statement designed to perform a specific task and return a single value. Means this is the one function is the one group of statements. Using this, what we can perform on a specific task and return a one value, any single value we can return it. That is called as a function. Then how it will be invoked? How this function will get invoked? Invoking of function can also done by using the two methods. In pointers we are using the two methods for invoking any function. So first is that by passing the reference. First method is that the passing the reference. Passing the reference only you can refer the address. Second only by passing the pointers. Okay. Invoking of functions it has the two methods. One is the passing by the reference. Second is the passing by the pointers. So first one we can discuss now here. Invoking function by passing the reference. Passing the reference, how it will be happen now. When parameters are passed to the function by reference, the formal parameters becomes references to the actual parameters in the calling function. So when you are passing the parameters through the references, by references, the formal parameters becomes a reference to the actual parameters in the calling function. So whatever the formal parameters are there in your program, whatever the formal parameters are there, they becomes a reference to your actual parameters in the calling function. Okay, then this means the invoking the call function does not create its own copy of original values, rather than it refers to the original value by its different names. It means what? When in calling function it will not create the new value. It will not create a new value. Whatever value stored in your formal parameter, that we are going to just access it, that we are going to refer it. That is called the referring the address. Whatever the values are there in formal parameters, we are referring its address. Whatever the values are in formal parameters, we are referring its address. So when you will refer its address, it is not necessary to create a new value in your calling function. It is not necessary to create your new function in the calling function. You are just accessing whatever the values there in your formal parameter, that you are going to access it. The value available in formal parameter, that you are going to access it. You are not going to create any new value. You are not going to create any new value. See, once again I will explain you. This means that invoking the called function does not create its own copy of original values, rather than it refers to the original value by different names. Whatever the values are there in called function, we are just referring it. We are not creating new values. We are not creating the changing any original values. Just we are referring the values from call function to the calling function. Just we are referring the values from the call function to the calling function. Okay, we are not creating the new values in a call by reference. We are not creating the new values. Whatever the values there in called function in original function, that original value you are accessing through its address. You are accessing through its address. Okay, so see, thus the called function works with the original data, and any change in the value acts reflected to the data. So whatever the called function is there, that becomes the original data, and any changes in the values get reflected to this data. Means if you did any changes, that will change in the main function only. In called function only, the data is available in a called function. So if you did any changes, that changes will be reflected in your called data only, not in calling function. Whatever you made the changes, that changes will be happens in your called function only, not in calling function. Then see one program. Last year you have studied the swapping the program. That is simple program. Now see the program to swap values two variables using pass by reference method. Last year first lab program you have studied this one, swapping two numbers using third variable. Same program we are going to write, but only we are using the methods pass by reference method. We are using the methods pass by reference method. Using this method we can swap the two variable values using third variable. Okay, but we have to use a swap method, pass by reference method. Using pass by reference method we can do it. So first header files hash include iostream.h, hash include conio.h, hash include iominim.h. These are three header files are there. Then void main, void main, opening braces means your main function is open. Then we are defining one function here, void swap int ampersand int ampersand. So void is a return type specifier, swap is a function name. You are using the function in a program, their function name is a swap. Int ampersand means what? We are referring address of two variables. Int means we are using the two variables, first int and second int. Okay, ampersand means what? This ampersand is using for the purpose of referring the address. This address of operator is used to refer the address of a variable. Okay, then we have assigned, next level we have assigned int a is equal to 10, b is equal to 30. We have assigned the values a as a 10 and b as a 30. Here in int only we have assigned the values a is 10, b is 30. Now a value is 10, b value is 30. We have assigned. Okay. Then cout. Just we have to display it. Whatever the value you have assigned, that you have to display it. Cout original value. Cout a is equal to a and b is equal to b. It means what? We are going to display the values of a and b, original values, before swapping it. We are displaying the original values before swapping it. Means what? What is the value of a and what is the value of b? Just we are going to display it. Values of a and values of b. Then next line, swap a comma b. Next line, swap a comma b. Here we are using the function. Here we are using the function. Then okay, this is called function. Okay, then cout after swapping. Next, whenever you use the swap function, the values will be get exchanged. A and b values will get exchanged. Then cout values after the swapping, a is equal to a, b is equal to b, get ch, close the main function. What we did here, just to return the statements here. In this program, just to return the statements. In this program, just we have refer the address of the variable, and here we have exchanged the values. We return only statements. We did not return the code for this one. Actual code we did not return. Just to write the code for it. Okay. So we have swapped two numbers. Okay. We did not return the code. Just to return the statements here. In main function, just to return the statements. And also assign the a value and b value. A is 10 and b is 30. Then next, void swap int ampersand x, int ampersand y. Okay. Then see here. Already I told you. Pass by reference means what? Calling function will not create the new values. Calling function will not create the new values. Whatever the values are already in called function, that we are going to refer it. Whatever the values are there in called function, that we are going to refer it. Okay. Here x means a, y means b. Here x means a, y means b. Okay. Ampersand x means what? We are referring the address of a. We are referring the address of a. Ampersand y, it means what? We are referring the address of b. Ampersand x means we are referring the address of a. Ampersand y means what? We are referring the address of b. Okay. So here we are refer the two variable addresses. One is the A and second is the B. One is the A and second is the B. Okay, we are accessing two variable values A and B. Then next see wired swap int ampersand x int ampersand y. X means A, y means B. So now x is having the value 10, y is having the 30. We are not storing any value here in calling function. Whatever the values are stored in the called function, just we are referring its address. Through the address we are accessing the values of A and B. Ampersand x and ampersand y means what? We are accessing the values of A and B through its address. While use the address of operator, while use the ampersand, ampersand will be used to refer the address. Ampersand will be used to refer the address. So we are using this ampersand x and ampersand y for referring the address of A and address of B. We are using this x and y for referring the address of A and the address of B. So this function will be open int temp. We have used the one more variable, that is a temporary variable. We have used it. Then temp is equal to x. Now whatever the value is there x that is available on temp, we are transferred on temp. So what is the value is there in x? That is a 10, because x means A. X means A. So value available in x, that is 10. Okay, so that 10 value you are transferring to the temporary. That 10 value you are transferring to the temporary. Next line x is equal to y. So whatever the value is the x that is transferred into temporary, then x is empty, then x is equal to y. Y means B. B is having how much? 30. So data 30 will be transferred into the x. Data 30 will be transferred into the x. So now x is having 30. Then now y is empty. So next y is equal to temp. Next y is equal to temp. So y is empty. Whatever value is there in temp, that will be transferred to the y. In temporary we are having the value 10. In temporary we are having the value 10. That is we are transferring into the y. So now y becomes the 10. In main program, when you will call the swap AB, the data available in a calling function, it is transferred to the called function. What is the value of A and value of B? A means x, B means y. Now after swapping, A is having the 30, y is having the 10. So when you use the swap function AB, A becomes a 30, B becomes a 10. A becomes a 30, B becomes a 10. Then you display it, see out values after swapping. A is equal to A, B is equal to B. Now it is A becomes 30, B becomes a 10. See the output. Original values A is equal to 10, B is equal to 30. Values after swapping, A is 30, B is 10. Values after swapping, A is 30, B is 10. So these values are exchanged using address of operator. Okay, so this is called as a function pass by reference. Program to swap the values of two variables using pass by reference. Got it? So this is a program for swapping the two numbers. This is a program to swapping the two numbers using the pass by reference. Okay. So let us see in this process, in knowing the program by using pass by reference, we are referring the address of the variable. Referring the address of the variable. Name itself implies you. Pass by reference. It means what? We are referring the address of the variable. Got it? So this is about what our first method. Now see, again see just explanation about this program. In the above program, the function swap creates the reference x for the first incoming integer and reference y for second incoming integer. Okay. In the swap program, x is for first integer, y is for second integer. Okay, integer values. Thus the original value are worked with the, but by using the names x and y, notice that the function call statement simply one example swap AB. So I already told you A becomes x, y becomes a b. But the function declares prototype and definition includes the reference symbol ampersand. The function declaration and definition both start with void swap ampersand x ampersand y. So in main calling function, the definition of the function is that void swap int ampersand x int ampersand y. Therefore, by passing the reference to the function works with the original values. For example, the same memory area in which original values are stored, but the case alias names to the wrapper to the these values are not to be out duplicated. Okay, so whatever the values are in there in original function that we are going to wrapper, we are not going to duplicate anything. In this program we are not going to duplicate anything. Whatever the values is there in your original function, that we are going to just use it, that we are going to use it. We are not using any duplicate values. Okay, so you feel that programs are a little bit different, so try to understand using this method. Once again I will explain, in when college will get started I will explain these programs once again in your blackboard. Otherwise you will get no time only. In next class or Monday I will once again I will explain it in blackboard. But this pointers and file and link, these two chapters are little bit different. It is not different, but you have to learn it. I will try my level best to convince you. So this first method is over. So whatever the second method is there, I will take it in tomorrow only. Okay, thank you.